welcome back to my kitchen. Today we are doing a grocery haul. I have lots of things for our stockpile, but we also have things as part of our usual grocery shop. The only thing we haven't really got is like fresh fruit and vegetables, but we'll go to the fruit and veg shop to do that. But yeah, let's unpack. Okay, it looks like this is all our cold stuff for today. We have a couple of bottles of orange juice, some chocolate milk, 4 bottles of milk. We do still have some left over from last week, a couple of tubs of ice cream, a couple of kilos of salmon, a bag of frozen mango that our little girl is loving at the moment, some cream cheese. We're using this to top Biscoff overnight oats at the moment. One of our teenagers is loving them for breakfast, so we're stocking up on those. Some butters, because you can never have enough butter, and that's it for the fridge and freezer this week. This is for our stockpile pantry, where we are looking at building up our long-term food buffer. So we have a couple of cans of coconut cream, some sesame oil, some Worcestershire sauce, a couple of tomato, garlic and basil pasta sauces, some bolognese sauce. We have apple slices, peach slices and fruit salad, so a couple of big cans of those. We've got 4 cans of passion fruit pulp. I thought that would be good to mix through like yogurt and stuff like that. Some pear slices, some pineapple slices. We have some more 4 bean mix, some lentils and some sliced green beans, some corn kernels, some tuna, some salmon and some like snack sized tunas. We also have some fruit snacks here for the kiddos, and we got some spam. Brock has been watching a lot of like camping videos, and spam is just popping up everywhere, so he was intrigued to try that. But yeah, this is all going to go straight into our stockpile pantry. Here are a few more longer term storage pantry goods. We have plenty of white vinegar, also some apple cider vinegar, got some more pastas and spaghettis, a couple of lemon juices, a couple of bags of rolled oats, some baker's flour, some self-raising flour, another bag of milk powder. We've got some green peas, some black beans, some whole barley, sweet meats, red lentils and chickpeas. We will use these heaps more as it gets cooler in like our stews and soups and things like that. These tortillas were on special, so I grabbed a few bags. We'll chuck them in the freezer for easy meals. A couple of jars of peanut butter, some more Milo, tea, and a couple of ibuprofen and paracetamol. Thought that's probably something to have in the emergency stockpile for sure. Yeah, let's see what's next. Okay, I believe this is the last of like the pantry supplies. I did not mention that I got a 10-kilo bag of rice. Hello. Good morning. I got a couple of bags of chips. I usually just buy some random chips when they are on special. It's the school holidays, so the kids obviously enjoy them. I usually get a few bags of that, but they've also been out. We've got some Ritz crackers. I'm starting to stock up on some muesli bars. These aren't things that the kids like all the time, but I thought they would be good to have in the cupboard for snacks. Some protein bars as well. We realised we were out of cupcake things, so we got some of them. And I got a whole lot of lollies. They're on special as well, but for a sugar hit, if we ever needed that. Stay away, kids. So that is about it for the pantry staples. We did also grab like 5 boxes of this water. We went through heaps recently when we ran out of water in the tank. So yeah, we will go on and have a look at what we got, sort of like laundry and bathroom wise. Okay, so this is the last of this week's groceries, besides a 10-pack of ginger beer. We've got, haven't actually tried this yet, but this is like the cheapo laundry liquid that I have been stocking away. We've got some other laundry liquid here that was on special, some more paper towels. These look tiny, but anyway, some dishwasher tablets, some dishwasher cleaners, a big bag of toilet paper, some more shampoo and conditioners, some Band-Aids, some soap, some toothbrushes for the little kids, and 3 bags of nappies. I wouldn't usually buy this much nappies. It's not something I intend on stocking long term, because we do have reusable and it won't be long, and the little one would be out of nappies anyway. For Easter, which was this weekend gone by, we did get a $200 voucher off for the butcher off my parents. They figured that was probably more helpful than chocolate Easter eggs, so we are very grateful for that. We do have plenty of beef in the freezer still, so I'm thinking we might get like some chicken, some lamb chops or something like that, but we will get that this week. And I'm going to get in contact with our local fruit and veg shop. I used to get them to do me like an $80 organic fruit and veg box for the week. We might have to bump that up because everything's a little bit more expensive now, but I always find that handy because I can just run in, pick it up. I don't actually have to go in and go shopping, and we tend to get what's in season in those boxes anyway, so everything's sort of at its prime. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed that grocery haul. Friendly reminder that while you're stockpiling and preparing your pantry for the unknown or the foreseeable, do a stock take inventory and just organize your pantry a little bit to cater for your expanding stock. We've been intentionally stockpiling week by week for the last month or so, just for a sense of security. If shit hits the fan, I need to know that I can feed my children. So it is important for us to have a bit of a stockpile. I don't want to go stockpiling and buying all this extra food and not have a system that works for our family. So we don't want food going off, we don't want spoilage. We want to make sure that the food that we're buying for long-term storage is stored correctly. Cupboard needs to be clean. I would also like to open our bulk supplies of rice and things like that and do some vacuum sealing, so it can go into the top of the cupboard and be left and sort of forgotten about to an extent. With all that said, I thought we could have a little bit of a chat about why we are growing our stockpile. There are numerous reasons to why, but it's definitely something I have been more focused on since like the fuel price has gone up due to the overseas conflict. I do believe that in time our food will go up in price as well, and there will probably be like stock issues, starting with the farmers on the farm, and then the transportation of the products to our shop, and then just getting to the shop could become an issue as well. But even if that was sort of all said and done over, in the near future, it would just mean fewer grocery trips for us, as well as a nice full pantry so that we can continue to feed our large family. Food security also comes with peace of mind. So for this inventory, the process I sort of used was pulling out all the products. I was going to do this by category, but I ended up just pulling it all out. So I had a clean slate. I created some categories like meal bases, as in like your pastas and rice, quinoas, couscous, all that sort of stuff. Our canned food, our baking supplies, snacks, cereals, and things like that. I recorded my inventory by taking note of everything we had and how much of it we had. I was also checking the expiry dates on things as I went, and always also doing a bit of like quality control, and I was noting what needs stocking up. As I was putting things back into the pantry, I was creating zones. So for example, I have like a baking basket, so I can just pull it out in that one basket, and I know that all my like baking powder, vanilla essence, chocolate chips, all that sort of stuff is in one place. It just makes that process a little bit easier. And I was trying to come up with a bit of a system to record like when something's used, then when we pull out the backup. But I think the easiest way to do that is when I pull things from our backup pantry into our everyday pantry, I'm going to go straight into my Woolies or Coles app and add that to my grocery list. I then went ahead and started vacuum sealing our bulk rice and oats into some portioned sizes. So I went with 2 cups of rice. That should give us 6 cups of rice once it's cooked, which should be plenty for like a meal or a side of a meal for our family of 7. The oats won't go as far, so I did that in about 3.5 cup servings, knowing that by pulling out one of those servings, I would be able to feed my family of 7 like porridge for breakfast. I hope I have inspired you to give your cupboards a little bit of a clean out, and maybe you will start stockpiling some food and working on a bit of a food buffer for your family. The rest of the week we are going to get outside into the vegetable garden. I'll be sure to do some recording and show you how all that panic planting we did is going. And I hope to see you on the next video. Thanks for stopping by.